Greetings, viewers, NYC Resistance. So I'm on Jerome Avenue in the Bronx, and I come across this, what NYPD has deemed a stop and frisk. Really, it's a constitutional rights violation where they bypass your Fourth Amendment that protects you against illegal search and seizure, and they just go right ahead and search you anyway, looking for a reason to make an arrest. So it's at the end of the month, the 28th, January 28th. So right now, these cops are out here trying to meet their quotas because they don't want to get in trouble. We've heard recordings from Adele Palenko and Adrian Schoolcraft where the cops are told that there'll be pizza delivery men if they don't come back with their numbers, if they don't write a certain amount of tickets and make a certain amount of arrests, they'll be fired and shipped off someplace else, and their job will be made harder. So this is what the NYPD does. Like when you watch those news reports and there's a robbery in the neighborhood and some reporter sticks a mic in somebody's face and says, do you want more police protection? And the person says, yes, we need more police. This is what they end up getting. They end up getting their family members searched on the way to the store, on their way home from work. They end up getting tickets on their cars. Police running around, pulling you over for no reason, looking to put you into a prison cell so they can meet their quotas, and the corporation-owned prison system could get profits off the cells being filled. This is what people get. They don't get police protection. That's why they want the population unarmed, so they could be totally dependent on the police for safety and security. They don't want anybody to learn self-defense. They don't want anybody to have their Second Amendment right to protect themselves. They want everybody hiding under the bed or in a closet calling 911 so that you're dependent on them. And this is what you get. You end up getting totally extorted and exploited by the very people that are supposed to keep you safe. And the NYPD claims they're doing this to get guns off the street and get drugs off the street. They really want to get the drugs off the street. Why don't they stop it at the source? Why don't they stop the CIA from flying big C-150 cargo jets full of opium and heroin into the country? Why don't they secure the border so the marijuana doesn't come in by the ton? They want it on the street. They want the guns and the drugs on the street so they can fill the prisons, because that's where the money is. That's where all the profit is. They want to be able to violate your rights. And this is the same precinct. This is the 44th precinct in the Bronx that chained that little kid to a pipe in a NYPD dungeon. This is that same 44th precinct. So it's like a lot of pomp and circumstance right here, where a lot of people are driving by wondering what these gentlemen did, and it's absolutely nothing. That's why when you need the police, they're never around, because they're always revenue generating. They're always trying to meet their quotas. Make arrests where there is no crime. So that's what goes on. So as you can see, these people got searched for absolutely no reason. There was no probable cause, no nothing. They were looking to put these three men in a prison cell so that taxpayers could be charged 50 grand to keep them there. This is all about money and making tickets. So I drive a little bit down Jerome Avenue, and once again I find another NYPD car that has just made a stop. Notice that there's 3 officers in this one car because they're hunting. When you go to other places like Westchester and other jurisdictions or counties, you find one police officer in his car. When you come to New York City, especially in the minority neighborhoods or the poor white neighborhoods, you got 3 police officers in one car because they're hunting. They're looking for confrontations. They're not looking to protect and serve anyone, or they'll be spread out instead of stuffed in one car, because they're looking to pull people over and outnumber them, surround the car, overpower them. It's all about intimidation and training you that you're a slave. We're a gang, and we have the guns and we have the numbers. So that's what it's about. It's about fear and intimidation. You see what I'm saying? When you have these confrontations with the police, where they search your car and they kick your legs apart and they curse at you and talk to you like trash, it never leaves your mind. It's meant to condition you that you have to be submissive. You have to do what you're told. It's like a prison guard inmate relationship. Even when you have done nothing wrong, even when you've broken no law. You see what I'm saying? Why would they stuff 3 police officers in one car? So they could smell each other's flagellants? No. Because they're looking to outnumber people and intimidate people and jump out and violate people's constitutional rights under the guise that they're there to keep people safe. So this is the same night. Once again, you have another police car has just made another stop. They're obviously looking to write tickets, make arrests, meet their quotas so that their job is secure. You see what I'm saying? They justify what they're doing by saying, you know, hey, I have a family, I have kids to take care of, and they don't mind destroying other people's families by arresting people and writing these tickets that deprive people of the ability to pay their bills, buy healthy food to eat. They don't mind. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, all the money is going into the police department. The school buses all look the same, but the police cars look high tech. They all got the LED lights and the little signs flashing across with the police warning, stay back, we're the police, we're here to keep you safe. You know, as though the flashing lights aren't enough, now you have to read a LED sign scrolling across the back of a police car, because that's where all the money's going. They're closing hospitals, they're closing, you know, anything to help people is being shut down. Only the police are getting funded. Only war and destruction and death gets funding. Nothing to uplift people and help people gets any money. So as you can see, this somebody just got a ticket by this NYPD cop. He has his quota. He justifies what he's doing as, hey, I got a job, I got to meet my quota, I got to feed my family. So he has no problem destroying your life.